It's me, the sheriff, Jonathan Times, and then my co-host, who's currently a little indisposed. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Can did you unplug the mic already?
I unplugged the mouse. I put the mic on. The mic is glowing.
And are the bars jumping?
Your bar is jumping. I don't know if there's another bar for me that's supposed to be there. There's supposed
Is there
to.
a scroll thing?
Yeah, but I took the mouse off already.
So
Let me. I'm gonna unplug myself and I'm
Okay.
gonna check. Okay, we're gonna
yeah, you
welcome. Hi. I'm James Jablonski. I'm the other guy. 1 second.
Yeah, I'll carry it. This okay, audience. I'll be a little honest with you. I got a little intoxicated, not in alcohol-y, but more marijuana-y, because this seemed like a very high episode. The energy in the studio, aka James's house, is we got low vibrations, but that doesn't mean sad. That just means
Yes. Okay, my mic is working. Good. We checked it. We made sure.
it's good.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay.
Did you say low vibrations?
Not in a sad way though, and in more of like a
No, like a meditative hum.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, like we're
Yeah,
just
but-
out here humming.
Very meditative.
I'm a bee.
I'm a bee?
Yeah, I'm humming, buzzing.
Oh, okay.
Same.
Like, I thought you meant like the Black Eyed Peas song.
Oh, like I'm a bee. I'm a bee.
I'm a bee. I'm a bee. I'll be honest with you. I've been listening to a lot of Black Eyed Peas recently.
Yeah.
Sleeper hit.
Yeah, they actually are really good. They have a couple. There's one where it's like, "Can you meet me halfway?" I'm not gonna sing too much of it because we can't on YouTube. But that
Right at
song,
the borderline
Yeah.
is right.
that song is fire. And I'll be just in the car driving, and I'll just, well, not anymore, but most of the time, but I'll be driving, and I'll just be singing it. Like, it's one of those songs that just comes to my head, and I enjoy it very much.
It's. I think. Did you know that Fergie wasn't in the group the whole time?
Yeah, they just kind of put her in there because they needed a girl.
Because they used to have another girl.
Yeah, she got kicked out, right?
Yeah,
Because Fergie.
Because I think what it was, they're like, you're not sexy enough. You're sexy. And then she was like, that's not me. And they're like, well, Black Eyed Peas is also not you, so get outta here.
So you gotta skedaddle up on.
Yeah.
That sucks to be almost in the Black Eyed Peas.
to make the Black Eyed. It was like if when Steve Jobs got kicked out of Apple. It's like,
Oh
I made
yeah,
this
is
I made
mine. I
Sort
did
of.
this.
Sort of, because he didn't really think of much. He was just like, it looks like I wanted to look like this.
He was the guy. He was the vision. He made the products revolutionary aesthetically.
Aesthetically,
There
And
is-
I guess like what they kind of did.
Yeah.
They did some cool stuff.
I mean, but it just like they did a lot of stuff that other people had already done though. That's my thing with Apple. That's my big problem with
I
it.
warn you with this, it tastes a little burnt.
Ooh,
Yeah.
like popcorn.
No, not like popcorn, more like carcinogens.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
rough. I was puffing that all day.
Speaking of carcinogens, we got a hot episode today. We're recording this and then throwing it directly up onto YouTube. So same day is the episode is
was in a day?
no, because we didn't have an episode for today. That's because I hadn't edited that other one.
Oh. Not a lot of ports.
Not a lot of power or much of anything. It seems it's
Yeah,
quite
it's
old.
good for writing. That's what I use it for.
It is good for writing. I might actually start using it because I'm writing a script or two,
Yeah.
a couple of things. But I tried to edit, and it takes many moons to do things.
Oh yeah, it's kind of rough. But
Like, let me just put it into. I would go. All right, I gotta cut this. Click, click. 1, 2, 3. All right, it's done. It's done cutting. Like, I done splitting the video in half. It takes too long.
she's just a little old, man.
You got a name for her?
No,
That's good. I'm gonna call her Shitty.
I mean
Miss-
you can. That's not
Miss
what
Shitty.
I'll call her.
I would never disrespect her like that.
I think this computer was my first big purchase. I think after my no. It was my PS4 and then it was the computer.
When, in like 2005? Jesus.
That's
It's,
because I was like, I don't want to save up for a better one, so I'm just gonna get a worse one.
yeah, what I ended up doing is I just found hand-me-down computers and made them work barely. Like, I had.
That,
That's what you got? That was this?
pretty much.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
200, 4, $200.
No, I mean like my uncles had a computer that was just sitting in their closet because it was like a super old one.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I take that? And then I popped an extra like 4 gigs of RAM in there to make it run a little better. Cleaned up the motherboard with some air duster, reconnected a thingy my friend told me to reconnect, and bada boom, I had a computer. And then it blue screened to death on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, corrupted.
Old computers.
Yeah, that's too much tech talk. I don't know, because like now I don't know any more than past that.
Yeah, I wish I could pull something out of my ass to make it sound like I know anything about computers, but
Actually, the ports over there, they connect to the majiggers. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, we forgot to turn off the AC.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Or lower it maybe. I'm sorry, it's 100 degrees outside, audience. That'll be better. That's much better.
Oh, yeah.
They just got a crispy, loud episode. Just imagine you were in New York City right now and we're two strangers on a park bench.
Especially because the thing is right behind me.
Yeah, just.
Rough.
Anyway, yeah, sorry. Anyways, now that we're back in a regular, less noisy environment, welcome back to Tangent Town, and we have our tangent today is weird animals. Now I'm gonna give you an honest opinion. I did medium research. I tried to do a lot of research, but I got caught up because I've been thinking about Starfield a lot.
So we'll come back to Starfield at some point.
Oh yeah.
But I also did research kind of because I had a whole spin to it. I was like, instead of like weird animals, what if I just do animals that are weird? Does that make sense?
No.
Or like no, not animals that are weird, but like why I think certain animals are weird.
Oh, like weird things about certain animals, like weird traits.
Yeah,
That's an interesting take on it. I just went, what the fuck is this animal? What is?
So I did this research, but then I lost my phone, so all that research went goodbye, and I was like, I'll riff it, fuck it, you know.
Well, I have my phone. Hey, we're Tangent Town. Sometimes we don't even need it. Sometimes we just take the thing, just don't even do it.
When you were saying that, it was like your tongue was like it blew up.
It got big, like I had eaten something I was allergic to.
It's like, oh yeah, he's pulling it.
Sometimes, I'll be honest, sometimes I do accidentally like slip into like a lisp or like a not regular normal like speech. I just fall into it on accident. And then I have to pretend like I didn't do it. And it happens on stage sometimes, and I'll do it and I'll just have to keep going, and sometimes I'll pause and I'll be like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like,
yeah.
I just fucked it up so bad. Hold up, I'm looking up the first fish. I forgot its name, and I too lost my notes. And by lost them, I mean they were all Instagram videos, and I realized we don't have a way to show those on this show yet.
Nope. Not with this computer. If we had a better computer that can do multiple things at a time.
The first one is one that's pretty well known that I found. It's called an anglerfish. Do you know this anglerfish?
That's the one in Nemo, right?
The one with the light.
Yeah, I don't think. So correct me if I'm wrong. Those are real small.
No, so there's one that's really big, or like a decent size. It's not huge. I could get the exact size for you right now.
Bigger than your chest?
I couldn't tell you. I think maybe about the size of my chest.
Okay, that's still pretty big.
It says anglerfish are pole-like, blah 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 blah. They reach about 3.3 feet, so like the size of my chest about.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And they got that little dangly light above their head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything deep down there in the ocean, I'm just afraid, because in my mind, if any animal really wanted to, it could probably fuck you up. Like Milo, if he really wanted to, he could probably do some damage.
Yeah, that's been an issue actually. He's nipped at Ashley a couple of times lately in the bed. Like we'll be laying there and like he'll be cuddly and he'll be like next to our head and she'll move or do something or go to kiss him and he won't make her bleed or anything, but he'll do like a warning bite at her and it's like, what the fuck, Milo?
And so just imagine an anglerfish that was actually like, I'm gonna fucking eat this guy.
Yeah, with its gnarly teeth and stuff.
I don't think we could stop it.
I mean, I could try.
Oh yeah, of course I'll try, but like, it's dark. I don't know what's going on.
And it's not even my natural habitat. It's swimming. I'm slower. I'm more clunky.
And it's like in the dark zone.
Yeah, I'm not
like if you throw a can down there,
it disappears. You can't. Some people have said when you're down there, it's so dark that when you put your hand out, it disappears into the darkness because there's just no light at all.
Yeah, some people, will go down there in a submersible and implode.
Yeah.
Because they think they could be down there.
It's funny because it's like you shouldn't get on a submersible tour named after a scandal already. It was literally called Ocean Gate. The headline was in the name. It's such a dumb thing. Like, you know what I mean?
And the ocean.
Yeah.
It's killed too many people.
But the anglerfish things, they're interesting. So like you said, there's some of them that are really small, but the females are these big ones with the lights on their heads, and the little guys are the males. And the reason they're so weird, in my opinion, is they do this thing. It's been talked about a lot before. It's like in documentaries and stuff where they take the little guy when they're mating. The little guy goes up and he attaches himself to the female's stomach, and they fuse together. And the little man, he becomes part of the female and lives off of all her nutrients and stuff.
That sounds like some guys I know.
Yeah, literally because I absorb the personality of the person I'm with.
I'm 100% Liz.
I've just become her.
I've just become Liz.
No, I can't be like Ashley. Ashley likes horror movies too much.
You don't like horror movies?
No, they do scare me.
Really?
Yeah, I give them a little spook.
I guess so. All right.
Yeah. Not in the racist way either, by the way. Because I learned recently that spook is an old racist term.
Yeah, so when I hear people say, like, oh, that spooked me, I'm like, what?
I'm sorry, what'd you say? Sorry, you were frightened, you mean? What did...
You were afraid right now? Is that what you meant?
Yeah, is that what you meant? But no, yeah, they don't do it for me, and she loves them. We watched Sinister, and I've seen the movie, and the whole time I was holding her hand like I was about to die. Like, literally, she went, ow, many times.
Yeah, I'm not too much of a fan of the actual scary ones, but
I like a cheesy scary, I like Evil Dead and stuff.
yeah, I love it. I love all the Deads.
Isn't it crazy that the anglerfish lives so much like those men, the anglerfish has no life. It just lives there the whole time on the couch, just eating food, buying things online, you know.
Then he finds a nice lady to take care of him, and he's like, you know what? I'm hitching a ride.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is I don't think the little guys I don't think the males have the lights on their head. Let me check. Let me check.
How do they know there's a female?
Maybe they just got good night vision.
So that
Do male anglerfish have lights on their heads?
so
Oh, I hate that it talks to me. I gotta figure out a way to turn that off. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Only the females.
bacterial symbiote. Oh, so it's little animals that make them glow.
Yeah, that they accumulate from the bacteria.
I see.
But yeah, so just the males can't see, so they're just living in the dark their whole life, and then this glowing goddess shows up, and they're like, "Be me.
Be me. I am you.
You are God." That's sad. That's a sad life, I would believe. It probably gets boring.
You know what animal I think is weird? I think dogs are kind of weird.
Yeah.
Cause if you really like look at a dog and like see what it is, for one, they understand English, which is already weird, right? I don't. Okay, there's a lot of
thoughts swirling in your head right now.
This is the only animal, like, science is like, you know what, we can splice animals, we're gonna fuse them together, we can grow an ear on a rat, but I feel like humanity's greatest scientific contribution, I guess, with like biology to the world was dogs. Because we literally just made dogs.
Yeah, we're just like, we like these things about you, and we're gonna make you have those things the most.
Yeah, it's like, I need something that'll catch rats. Let me just breed a couple dogs together and
That's
make a fucking thing that catches rats.
Yeah, that's what Milo's here for. Milo is a Jack Russell Terrier mix, so he's Jack Russell Terrier, Pomeranian, and Chihuahua.
Oh yeah.
So he was made to be like a little farm dog to catch rats. But you want to know something very upsetting? Is he's afraid of rodents.
Oh.
I used to have pet rats, and the first time he met them, we tried to introduce them, like we held like his scruff, and we were like, "This is the pet." He was immediately afraid.
Yeah.
Immediately like, "What the fuck is that thing, dude? I don't like that thing. Get that thing away from me."
And just the fact that, like, the whole cliche, like, oh, they come from wolves. That's fucking I don't know. I think a lot of mundane animals that are around people are weird, just because if it really wanted to, Milo can destroy us right now.
Ashley's had that same thing.
Maybe one of us. Maybe like if he starts attacking you, I can be like, oh shit, let me get.
But the thing is, he's so light, I could choke slam the shit out of this dog.
Yeah, but like if he goes for your ankle and then just like gives it like a good, and you just bleed, bleed out.
Jesus,
dude, he could probably do it. A dog's jaw strength. Some dogs' jaw strengths are like. What like
yeah, pit bulls got the crazy jaws. They got the clamp jaws, the latch jaws.
Yeah, you try to pull away from them, they clamp down harder.
Yeah, like the alligators, dude.
Dogs are, especially dogs who are just what am I trying to say? High episode animals.
Animals. There is something strange about dogs because cats are kind of just cats that were like they were about that size, maybe a little bigger, maybe if I'm wrong, if I'm
there are still like cats, wild feral cats
that looks like
yeah, house cat.
Exactly. So they're not that far off, but dogs are like we've made a poodle. Like it is different.
We've made dogs. Wolves started following us so many years ago. And then now we have pugs who cannot a pug cannot survive without a person. If a pug gets, you've never seen a stray pug before.
No,
they all die.
Yeah, a pug can barely survive with a person. What do you mean?
We made it. We made them into this perfect little thing.
Do you think pugs are cute?
Yeah, pugs are cute.
I think pugs are the ugliest animals I've ever seen in my life.
They're like ugly cute.
No,
yeah.
I can't. They're like hairless cats. I don't like them. Get them out of here, yeah.
You know what kind of dog I want? I want a Mexican hairless dog.
Oh, those are cute. Those are cool.
Yeah.
They look crazy. Those Aztec dogs,
mm-hmm.
They're mad expensive, though.
I'm just going to go to Mexico.
Those things are crazy, too. Those things can run super fast.
They can run super fast. They live super long because they've stayed, like, that way for thousands of years.
Yeah, dude.
They don't have many teeth, though, because the gene for hairless is also the gene for teeth. They just don't have it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So they're gummers?
They have a little teeth, some teeth, but like not a full set.
Wow, that's crazy.
I saw one at the dog park and I freaked the fuck out. I was like, holy shit, we gotta go over there.
Did you touch it?
Yeah, I did. It felt like a tire.
Oh. That's beautiful. A nice soft tire.
Yeah, it was like rubbing a little warm tire.
Oh, it's cute. It smells like rubber.
They're apparently good for people with arthritis because they're all skins, so they just radiate heat.
Oh, okay.
So they're like a little heat patch.
So you just hold. That. So you just hold them.
You just hold them.
Yeah.
And they're good in apartments because they're just like I'm just gonna chill here.
You know what's crazy? There's that we didn't make with dogs, kind of. You know what a hyena is?
Yeah, I know what a hyena is.
Why'd you say it like that, Jonathan?
Because I feel like everyone knows what a hyena is.
Yeah, yes, of course I know what a hyena is.
Yeah, I'm aware.
They have like pseudo penises.
So like a fake one?
Yeah, I'll Google it exactly so we know what it is, and I won't use the talking lady, but like kind of it's like a pseudo penis. Saying it again doesn't make it any better.
In the 6th grade I did a report about hyenas. I think it was the only report I had done on time because I was like, hyenas are kind of cool.
Hyenas are kind of cool. They're kind of cute too, in an ugly way.
They're kind of cute because they're like little hunchbacks, and they're just like they make a bunch of noises, but they're pretty fucking mean to each other.
Yeah. Their pelt is weird too. When Milo gets his hair too long, he does look like a little hyena though.
It's just something about animals in Africa that just they all have like a don't fuck with me or I'll kill you.
Yeah, Africa and Australia.
Because everything around them is like, I'll kill you. And so they all have to have things to kill each other with.
Well, I mean,
have guns on them.
So, the myth came from the fact that spotted hyena females are generally bigger, and have pseudo penises. These pseudo penises were pseudo-phanylulipsus. I can't pronounce that word. Pseudo-phalliuses.
Pseudo-phallius?
Oh, I could read that. Look at me go. Pseudo-phalliuses are paired with testicles, actually fused labias filled with fatty tissue. So it just looks like they have a crazy
Wait.
It's a fake.
So it's a vagina that looks like a penis.
Yeah, it's to throw you off.
Oh, so she's like, hey, I'm a guy.
Yeah. Look at me go,
Look
guys.
at me go, and they're just like, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? I've been trying to fuck something. She's like,
Yeah, I'm a
I'm a
guy.
guy. Can't fuck me.
You want this pseudo penis?
Incognito.
And they're like, luckily for you, I love transgenders. And she's like, oh fuck,
Or you just get it, or they just find a gay hyena. And just like,
a gayina.
But then when they find out it's a vagina, they're like, oh, never mind.
It's weird. I wonder what the evolutionary. I'm not gonna Google it, but I wonder what the. Let's speculate on the evolutionary reasoning for them to have these weird genitalia.
I have an idea. So like maybe it's a behavior of hyenas to just, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna say it, but it's not gonna make much sense.
Okay,
I just thought of it real quick.
It's fine. It's what we're here for.
So like hyenas will probably like to establish dominance or to, protect their genetic line or some shit. They're just probably biting the penises off of other males. But then that didn't make sense because it's like you'd have your lady bitten off if you're a female hyena. You know what I'm?
Yeah, maybe it's like a dominance thing because the female hyena is like the dominant thing in the they're the bigger ones. They're the ones who like run the pack and everything. Maybe it's like a dominance thing. Maybe they developed the penis to out penis the penises. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I also just noticed, like right now, if you had longer hair, you'd kind of look like Captain Morgan, because you have the goatee, the pointy goatee going on.
Yeah, as I'm entering my devil phase.
Oh yeah,
Little devilish. It's like pointing like the devil.
You should get a violin or a fiddle.
I've thought about it. I'm gonna start wearing 3-piece suits for sure.
3-piece suits, and then it have to be all dark red.
Yeah, or at least red accented.
Yeah.
Accentio.
Yeah, you can't be too on the nose, devil.
Yeah. Well, you gotta be subtle with your deviousness.
Do you have any other animals?
I have a couple, but I have to find them in my phone.
Yeah, search for them. I'll think of something.
Quick, talk about bats.
You know what's... Well, they can't. They have, like, all diseases, but they just don't, like, get sick because their body temperature and their metabolism is so low.
Do they really?
Yeah, so that's why if you get bitten by a bat, you need to go to the hospital.
Because they can carry anything and just be fine.
It's not that they can carry everything; they do carry everything.
Really?
They just attract so much. I think it's in their poop that something about them is just like they're just attracted to a bunch of like diseases and whatnot, and so they're always technically sick, but they'll probably never die from it. So if you get bit by a bat, go to the hospital because you have something.
Wow, that's crazy. So you actually knew a thing. I just said talk about bats. You knew a thing. Pull the thing out.
I used to listen to a lot of those TED Talks on animals, so I know a fair bit amount.
I can't stand TED Talks. I don't know why. Something about them makes me not like them.
I can't listen to TED Talks about like any social things. I need it to be about technology and innovation. I don't want to hear any revolutionary social ideas. Let me have them on my own. Let me think.
You don't want anybody to give you any opinion ever?
No, I just want a real person to give me opinions.
That's fair. I am getting sick of AI being everywhere. Get out of here.
You seen those AI rappers?
The ones where they make famous rappers do AI songs, or you mean where it's a rapper based entirely around AI?
There was a rapper based entirely on AI, and people were like, "This is kind of racist."
Was it racist?
It was only racist. Just I don't remember why, but it was.
Was it rapping about like black struggle and stuff like that?
I think it was something about like how it was just made by white people who this is their idea of what black is.
Rap sounds like.
Yeah, so they're just like, this is kind of weird.
Was there an excessive use of the N-word?
Probably. I didn't ever listen to it. I saw one picture of it and I was like, corny.
Cheesy.
Corny. Out of here. Don't want it.
So I can't show it on screen, but that thing.
I've seen that before. That's is that some kind of cucumber? Sea cucumber?
No.
All your stuff is like in the ocean.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff in the ocean. So this is a type of jellyfish. It's a type of it's not exactly a jellyfish. So it's hard to explain. So it's like a jellyish creature, but it has an actual like heart and stomach and stuff like that, and it propels itself through propulsion. So it's all clear and see-through like that. But see this little ball up at the top?
Have you ever seen this creature before? And no, it's not what you
Looks like a
think.
fleshlight.
This creature is a salp. Salps are actually animals that are
Salp?
found in these deep, open ocean environments known as gelatinous tunicates.
Oh, he just grabbed
They
it.
move their bodies through jet
You can't
propulsion,
see,
and
but
this
he
is
just,
also how
there's
they
this really
feed by
ghosty
filtering out the
looking
water that passes through them.
jellyfish thing,
Although
and
they
this
look
guy
like
just
deep
kind
ocean
of
aliens,
kinda
they're close
holding it.
marine
He just
ancestors
kinda
of
grabbed
fish
it out
and
of
other
nowhere.
invertebrates. And
This is
they
why animals hate us.
So this is they're related to fish and shit. So but they're crazy. They're like little invertebrate thingies, and but they're see-through because of the way they filter out their food. It's gnarly. It's crazy too because those are so hard to see in the ocean. It's like a camouflage from the sharks.
Oh, so the sharks will actually eat them though?
I mean, probably if they notice them, but it would be very difficult for a shark, I think, to see something like that. It's hard for me to see it.
Do you know what when I forget what it's called, but at some point in the way distant past, I'm talking like way before humans, there was something that happened where a bunch of fish just died off, and everything was dead for a really long time. There was hardly anything in the ocean. Everything was just kind of just there weren't no predators. They're just kind of passive things, and then all of a sudden there's this thing called the Cambrian explosion.
I've heard of this.
Where a whole bunch of weird shit just started being like a
It was like a bunch of like little tiny single cell organisms and small little tiny things, and then the Cambrian explosion happened, and then we got stuff like weird shark looking stuff.
Yeah, we got like fish that looked like or not looked like school buses, but were the size of school buses.
Yeah.
We got some of the craziest sharks, megalodons.
Yeah, the Cambrian explosion. Da 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 da. Have you ever seen? There's a video online that I showed to Ashley called "The Entire History of Everything," and it's like a 23-minute video of a dude talking really fast, and he goes through from the beginning of time to where we are, like in like 2000. I think it was like 17 or 18 when the video was made. And it is the funniest thing ever because him just casually describing, then the Romans took over the entire world. Like,
yeah,
did some crazy shit.
There was might have to edit this one.
No, Jonathan, it has to go up after we film it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to keep my train of thought going.
If not, I'll just riff for you. I got you.
Riff.
First off, my cat is loving you in this riff. She just got surgery and she's been super comfortable and like in lovey-dovey. And it's a little weird because she has the cone on and she keeps trying to like give me kisses and I keep not being able to kiss her on the face. That's Katarina.
Yeah.
One of them. That one.
Another animal that's kind of weird are those ones that are mammals but lay eggs.
Like a platypus?
Platypus and echidna.
I wasn't echidna.
You know Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah.
He's an echidna.
I'm going to Google it. I've never heard of this. They lay egg?
Yeah, they lay eggs. They kind of look like little hedgehogs with snouts, but they lay eggs.
An echidna.
They're not marsupials. What are they? What is that? They're called not marmots. That's an animal. It starts with an M, I think.
Marsupials.
No. Marsupials are the ones with pouches.
Megalithics?
No.
A mosasaur.
No, that's a dinosaur.
A motorized Nope, that's...
Dinosaurs have feathers. That's weird.
I was watching... Oh, by the way, speaking of dinosaurs, I went to see Jurassic Park in theaters in 3D for movie day.
Uh-huh.
A wonderful experience. The movie is echidnas, sometimes known as spiny anteaters, are quill-covered monometers belonging to the family of the Tachyoglossidae.
What did you call it? A mono what?
They're tremes. I'm retarded, dude. I can't read.
What did you say? A monotremes?
That's what it is. Dude, I would make a very bad scientist.
Dude, like, it would be really funny if you were to go to like where a bunch of scientists were
and try to read this.
Just start trying to read something. And then they're like, "This guy's a fucking fraud."
Claim like I'm like a famous scientist and give him what?
Oh yeah, these are the ones. Yeah. So these those monotremes, the ones who lay eggs.
Uh-huh.
Their penises split into two and split again. So they have
4 dongles?
uh
They have quadrupenises?
no, it's kind of like, imagine like you have one one thing, and then that thing feathers out, and then feathers out again.
And then the penis is in there?
No. It's just like, I guess 4 heads technically.
For why?
I don't know. Maybe they have 4 vaginas.
That's insane.
Solving the mystery of the 4-headed echidna penis. So do echidnas have 4?
Does that mean they're coming 4 times the regular cum?
Maybe, probably not.
You think it is just getting divided into multiple chambers?
Yeah, it's just one spurt. That
Spurt.
makes-
Just one gush.
Oh, dude, they live for like 50 years,
That's crazy.
and it has REM sleep.
Yeah, all that dick, man, gets a power.
All that dick. An echidna's sex can be inferred from its size. The internal reproductive organs also differ, but both sexes possess an identical single opening. They have a cloaca.
So they're mammals that lay eggs and have a cloaca.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So echidnas and platypuses are the only egg-laying ones.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The fact that they have... It's crazy that a mammal has a cloaca.
Maybe they're... Because I feel like that's something left over from...
Like lizard times?
Yeah, from lizard times, when we're all little snakes.
Maybe these are creatures that were in the underground kingdom but have leached out onto the surface. Conspiracy theory. In the lizard kingdom.
Sorry, I'm yawning.
It's okay. I thought you were disagreeing with my conspiracy theory. I was like, really? This one sounds pretty solid.
Well, what if some animals are just not from Earth?
I believe it. I believe that that's the thing.
Like octopuses?
Oh, no. Those are aliens for sure.
Octopi?
This is one of those episodes where I wish Ashley was here to talk about octopuses. She loves octopuses.
I love a good octopus, too. Octopuses are also weird.
She's going to listen back to this episode and yell at me later like, you butchered all the facts about the octopus.
Octopuses are... my theory is that the only reason why they're also not like like a supreme being here on Earth, like why they didn't evolve to like make cities down there or some shit, is because they live so darn short lives, or they don't live very long. Like, I'm pretty sure the most they'll get up to is maybe like, dude, actually, hold on, let me look up.
See, but
No,
then
they don't live long.
But let me put a hole in your theory, because then, do they live long compared to their rate to maturity? Like, do they get to maturity very quickly and then live like a certain amount of time past that, or do they die shortly after reaching maturity? Because if they live long after maturity, that means their brain is fully developed, and that's when we can do work. You could do a lot of work in 5-6 years with a fully developed smart brain.
3 to 5 years.
Yeah, to reach maturity.
Live roughly. To reach maturity. Well, one thing it says is that the reason for their short lifespan is because they only breed once in their lifespan on their lifetime and die afterwards.
That sucks. What a shitty life, huh?
Yeah, to just be like I'm like, a lot of people complain. They're like, my only thing is to make children die. I was literally an octopus's thing.
Is to kill. Some people love killing children. They should just be octopuses.
Oh yeah, dude. They reach maturity from 1 to 2 years. They only live 3 to 5.
Yeah, I mean you could build like a car.
There's no way. There's not enough octopuses.
So you think that they're hyper intelligent? They just don't live long enough to do anything with it.
Yeah, I bet if octopuses live maybe like most other animals do in the ocean, like 30 to 40 years. They'd probably live a long time. I mean,
Well, Jonathan,
they probably do a lot. That's what I'm gonna say.
they'd probably live if they lived as long as the other fish in the ocean. They'd probably live a long time. What's Ned? It was bread carbs or
I I just got off of work, man. It was a rough day.
You work in a warehouse too, so your brain is practically fried.
Yeah, I had to think all day.
Plus, you're
I don't have-
phoneless.
Yeah, I don't have my phone to distract me at any point in the day, so I have to think, and my brain is too many thoughts have just run through it.
Yeah, the only thought in my brain is Starfield. I'll be honest. It's in there. It's deep in there.
Yeah.
Cause it comes out tomorrow.
You know what a headcanon is?
No.
It's where you kind of just make stuff up in your head about, like, stuff.
I've already done that with my character. Does that
that's-
count?
Yeah, like your backstory and shit.
Yeah.
And so, like, earlier in the week, I was doing the whole headcanon for my character for Baldur's Gate.
Uh huh.
I'm just like, yeah,
Ooh.
there's this.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make these decisions because of this, and yeah. So,
I love it. I love that. I love imagination, dude. I love the flow of my imagination just flowing onto other things.
Yeah, sometimes it sucks though, because if you don't have a phone or earphones to distract you, you know.
Yeah.
How long have we been going? I feel like we've been here for 3 hours.
We've been going 35 minutes. It's because you're high and tired.
I'm high and tired.
You know what though? This is the brilliance about having our own podcast, and we don't have sponsors. We can do a micro episode.
But I feel like that's quitting.
It's not quitting if we're genuinely coming back next week.
Let's do another animal.
At least.
And then
Look, here's my logic here. Is that sometimes court goes for 3 days, and sometimes it goes for 10 minutes.
That's true, because sometimes it's just really obvious that guy did murder his girlfriend.
Yeah, and it's really obvious that we didn't do our research this week.
Yeah, you know what? We gotta do more research.
Dude, I'm just so late. Can we be honest? I've been just so lazy.
Yeah.
I've been lazy and just trying to become a human again because I got stuck in the video games for a while. And I couldn't do anything. It's normal. But now I can like wash dishes, and I want to wash dishes, but it's so much work to wash dishes.
Man, I'm telling you, I like doing things, but at the same time, I don't like doing shit.
Can I ask you a question? If you get rich, I like to say when I get rich, will you have a butler?
No.
You won't have someone to clean and cook and do all those things for you?
When and if I get rich, I'll have a 1-story house, three or 4 bedrooms, a nice yard. And that's it.
I didn't say I was going to have a mansion. I said, would you have a butler?
No butler.
Okay.
I can't have anyone else in the home because I'll think you're stealing something.
Is that the help? Is the help taking my silverware?
Like as soon as something goes missing, I'm like, that motherfucker took it. That motherfucker, he's the only one with the key.
Just check your pocket, Jonathan.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell him. Like, can you empty your pockets real quick?
Jesus.
And then he's gonna file a complaint.
If
I'm
they
looking
work
at
for
it.
you, you have a stop and frisk policy.
I have a metal detector in my doorway. I'm like, you can't go unless I know you don't have anything.
No, man. I would find like a widowed man. What is a man called when he gets widowed?
Amando?
I don't think that's right,
Yeah, no.
but I'm gonna say yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like, I would find like an old mando, and I would nurse him into my company, and I would make sure that like we have a bond of like, I know he's gonna like live in the basement.
Yeah.
He's gonna have his nice little room.
Oh, he's gonna wait. So your butler's gonna live with you?
Yeah, and he's gonna take care of all the stuff that me and Ashley don't want to do.
Oh.
And he's gonna help drive the kids to school in the morning when I'm sleeping in from a set, or she just doesn't want to go, or she's at work, or whatever the future may hold for us.
Mhm.
And then the butler takes care of all the major stuff. I mean, I'm sure like we'll still cook dinners and like do stuff together as a family in that respect. But if it's like we're all really tired, I want to be like Monocle Mr. Rigsby's, make us some food.
Would you get a British guy or just?
Yeah, it was named Mr. Rigsby's.
Okay. It's a British name.
Yeah, and he has a monocle. He's British.
If I was gonna get a butler, I would get a homeless man. I would go to
Aw.
a homeless shelter and like, who wants to live with me and
No.
do everything for me?
That's why you're gonna have to empty their pockets. You idiot! You didn't go the professional route.
no. But then I'll turn a blind eye to him stealing things. Right? And then one day I'll like accidentally walk into him stealing something, and then I'm like, I gave you a home. I fed you. I put food on the table, and you're gonna do this shit to me. And hopefully, if it's a decent person, he'll feel really bad and indebted to me. So,
Wow.
so
You're gonna try to get a free indentured servant?
No, not free. Loyal.
Loyalty is something that can be admired in a servant.
Right? No. Servant's a dirty word. we don't have servants around here. He's a pal. He's my pal.
He's a friend. That's my pal. Who's that guy driving you around? That's my pal.
My pal can get you something.
Why does your pal hold the door open for you and wipe your ass? This is what pals do.
My pal.
Just how pals are.
And then, he'll bullet for me. Because he'll love me. Because I gave him, and I'll get him, like, a girlfriend or something. I'll, like, really because I'll have enough money to pay for someone, right?
Yeah.
So I'll arrange a whole thing. I'll make this dude's life great.
Yeah.
And then he'll knows who he owes it all to.
Jesus. That sounds like the twisted plot of some sort of dark thriller.
Hey,
I feel like the end of it is going to end with him in a cage and you possessing all of his things he's worked hard for. Like, he's going to build a company, but at the end of it, he's going to be like, that company's mine, right?
He can leave whenever he wants.
Can he?
The object is to make him not want to leave. You know what I'm saying?
So gaslighting your servant.
No. Not gaslighting. Enlightening, really. Getting them the finer things in life.
Anytime anybody has ever said enlightening, it's been gaslighting, and it's been a cult.
I won't ever lie to him. I'm just going to get him things that he's never had in his life. And then he'll know who he owes.
Those are what the cult leaders do. They promise those things.
No, but I'll give it to him. Because I'm rich.
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes.
Laid and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'll give you $500. Do something with it.
What?
And then once he's like, damn, he's really giving me a good life. I gotta put in, and he'll give me like extra good like work.
Jesus.
You know, man. I think this is a great plan. Like he's getting something out of it.
I mean, look, it's hard for me to argue that he doesn't get something out of it. But does he get what he deserves out of it?
Yeah, he's getting a great life. He's getting a fantastic. Oh, thank you.
Let me ask you something about this life that he has.
Yeah.
Does he have the freedom to menage around a store or maybe peruse, buy a couple books at his leisure? Does he make a wage enough to provide for his family that he might one day have if he not been completely indentured to you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, sick life, dude. Yeah.
The thing is, see, it sounds sinister. I'm really just buying his loyalty.
It's kind of like, have you ever seen Legends of the Fall?
No.
It's a good movie, but in the movie there's a Native American and his family, and they work for the main white guy because he was a general, and he was like, I don't like what we're doing to the Native Americans. We're killing them all with blankets.
Naturally.
Yeah, but one of them was his friend, and he was like, come with me. We're gonna go to California or somewhere that way. And they settled down, and the guy's completely indentured to him. He gets paid a living wage and lives with them and everything, but it's just that's our house man. But he's not our house man, he's our friend.
Exactly like that.
That's nice.
But it's just
Now, actually, I'm completely on your side now. That sounds nice.
See, have you ever watched the TV show Watchmen?
Yeah.
I was gonna call him Quasimodo. What's his fucking name?
The weird.
Ozymandias?
Yeah.
Old man Ozymandias. How he has those servants who just love him.
Yeah.
I know he makes them, but I will make this guy's life. I just want my people to love me as much as I'm caring for them.
It's still just some of it's kind of like communism. It sounds like you have the right idea, but I feel like in execution it's going to go horribly wrong.
I might have a power trip one day. Who knows?
One day I might kill half of them because they disobeyed.
No. I might play hunt one of them. Go run off of the forest.
You're the most dangerous game's your servant.
Just Nerf darts. And
okay.
I'm like, run that way. I need to get this on my system.
That would be fun to have someone to play laser tag with whenever you wanted.
Yeah. But they're not shooting me.
Oh.
I'm getting them.
That seems weird for some reason.
But again, dude,
it seems like practice for the real thing.
Any transgressions I might actually do, they'll accept because they love me.
Love is not a... But...
Yeah.
I have so many conflicting feelings about this plan of yours.
Let's-
On one hand, I want you to do the same thing for me and my family.
yeah.
No, on the other hand, I want to set this gentleman free.
He's free
If he leaves right now, will you hunt him down and bring him back?
for fun. I won't bring him back, but I'm like, I will find you, and then I'll just go find him, and then they're like,
Is this reparations?
it can be if it's a white dude.
Ca-
Oh man, if I go to a homeless shelter and I get a white dude,
Homeless white man?
a homeless white man butler who just loves me,
Oh.
it'll be like
Call him your house cracker?
it'll be like Django,
Yeah.
but instead of Steven, it'd be Brandon. You know?
Yeah, he could be a house cracker. Is that racist? Is that too
have-
far?
If I just have a whole bunch of white staff waiting on me.
Yeah. It's like I was telling Ashley, I was like, you know what, there is a lot. It's like that whole stereotype where it's like that black dude must be doing well because everything he owns is white.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
You know what's weird? Speaking before we wrap this up, because we clearly wanted to
This
talk
is
about
such
other
a-
things.
We got off on a 15-minute tangent about you having an indentured servant.
White parties are weird
Why?
because they're just. Why are you so fascinated with? Hold on, let me look at white parties real quick. Because I don't know your opinion. I have opinions, but I don't know if they're right. So I want to have.
What do you
facts.
mean by white party? Like parties with white people?
No. White. Where the whole thing is to have white everything.
Oh yeah. Those are weird. I don't get that because it just seems like it's so expensive to clean up. Because white gets dirty so easily. Like everybody's got to wash their clothes at the dry cleaner. That's like collectively a good $300. Where I'll spend another dry cleaner for one night.
Control.
Get out of here. I don't care about stimulating the economy. I don't care about anything, frankly.
Oh,
What? Sorry, I was on a rant.
no.
Are you just looking at people dressed in white?
No, I searched up white party controversy, and the thing that popped up was over the years people have complained to the city about gay-themed parties and loud music, and in 2001 the white party faced controversy when more than a dozen men overdosed on drugs, and 2 were cited for having sex in public.
Whoa.
This
What
is
city-
targeted.
What city was that?
I don't know. Desert Sun?
So probably around here. That's pretty crazy. I'll say this though, the gays know what they're doing. Remember when Hollywood used to have orgies like that? It just doesn't happen anymore. Now everybody's got to do rape.
Wait, what?
What? I said remember when Hollywood used to have orgies like that where everybody would just get together to have consensual orgy fun?
Yeah, people started telling now.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's cuz people started doing bad stuff at the orgy.
Well, yeah.
If you're going to have I think if I'm ever like obscenely wealthy and if by chance my life leans into the direction of an orgy, I will have rules and they will be written in like when you walk in the foyer, there will be a big stone tablet of the 10 orgy commandments. And it'll be like no kids, no touchy without permission, bring a cheese platter or something to help provide for the party, stuff like that, you know.
YOC?
Yeah, people bring your own cheese. Also, BYOD, bring your own dildos.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's an orgy. Yeah, we're in an orgy, Jonathan.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm down for orgies. I'll
I
be honest.
just
I can't hang out with anyone. Like, if I'm going to go to an orgy, I'd have to know no one there and
Yep.
never see anyone there again.
I agree with you because then I just know that you're part of that filth.
Yeah. Like,
I don't mind if I think that about myself, but I don't want to think that about you.
Yeah, anytime anyone's offered to be like, oh, you wouldn't be in a threesome type thing, I'm like, no, I don't need to see you like that.
That's how I lost my virginity.
Well, that's not the premium way to do it, but
No, and I agree. I wouldn't do it again.
yeah, orgies. I mean, threesomes, orgies. Any time where there's more than one person, it's just
Yeah. I like to keep the sadness and the darkness and the whatever we're doing together contained.
Yeah.
I cry a lot afterwards. It's just like I don't want people to know that. If I start crying in the middle, like if you're a person who cries after they come in the middle of the orgy, no one's gonna like that. You know what I mean?
You're not gonna get invited back.
Yeah, you're for sure not getting invited back.
Like, you think we should invite James? Like, no, he fucking
Yeah, he cried last time.
brings the mood down.
Yeah, everybody's trying to fuck and he's crying in the corner. Well, this has been an off the rails episode, huh?
I think every episode just ends up like that at some point.
But it's always fun. We always at least try.
Yeah, at least we put in a little effort, and then we're just like, you know what? Fuck it.
Not this one. This one was a full tangent. This one was fun. It was a good time, I think. Still.
I had a fun time. Now I have to go home and actually cry.
It happens. Everybody cries. Before we go, you guys should make sure. By the way, Jonathan, I don't know if you know this. I've been saying our Instagram tag all wrong. I've been saying at Tangent Town Pod. It's just at Tangent Town. There's so
If you search at Tangent Town,
you'll get it.
It'll pop up.
Yeah. So go follow us on Instagram at Tangent Town. You can also follow me personally on my personal Instagram or Jonathan on his personal Instagram. Jonathan's
KATY_GUMDROPS. Also, I have a show coming up on the 1st of October. It's a little ways out, but I'm going to be going out to Mike's to, run my set through.
Ooh, good luck.
And so if you guys want to come to the show or to the Mike's to, see the material, follow me on Instagram and ask me.
Yeah, at Katie Gumdrops, everybody. Follow me. Oh, sorry. Did you have any your lips?
No.
Okay, I thought you were done. Oh, sorry. Follow me on Instagram at James Jablonski with 2 I's. That's James Jablonski. I also have a show coming up since I forgot that we're supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
We're supposed to promote what we actually what our thing is. So you can catch me on September 13th at Cosmos in the high desert in Victorville. I almost said Moreno Valley. So the September 13th at the Cosmos in Victorville. Follow me on Instagram for more information about that, tickets or whatever sort of information you can get about that.
Yeah, I would have gave more information about my show. I just don't have it. I don't have my phone.
That's fair. No, that's why you follow him on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen.
It's at a brewery.
Oh, cool. Brewery shows are popping off right now.
Yeah, it's just so easy to make them.
Yeah, you go, hey, can we do a thing here? And they go, we need customers.
Yeah.
Nobody comes to a brewery unless there's a thing going on, so sure. All right. Well, we'll catch you next week, everybody. I have to plug back in the...
This is going straight to YouTube. We don't fucking edit.